We are in conversation with Abhijit Kulkarni, Chief Commercial Officer at Gulf India. So, sir, I have a few questions for you.
Sure.
Firstly, how do you plan to educate customers on oil changing cycles and how to maintain their motorcycles?
So look, it's an important question because particularly for the first time bikers, the real first education I would say happens to the OEM because most of the bikes are under warranty. So there is I would say, base level of education which already happened. But in terms of our ways of communicating, either we use our extensive mechanic network. So we have what we call independent workshop mechanic, because once the bikes come out of warranty, the servicing mostly happens through those mechanics. I'm sure you said roadside mechanics or the independent workshops. So we have an extensive network, army of people, what we call empower rangers. So essentially, they go mechanic to mechanic and talk about this thing. So our communication in a way is through the mechanics, trying to tell them what oil to be used for which bike and what is the right frequency. So I would say that's our primary communication.
Okay. Well, that's great. Also, this is your third year in association with IBW.
True.
So, how has the collaboration been? And this third year in Panchgani, how does that feel?
Yes, this is the third year, and we have seen this festival getting bigger and bigger, right? Which is good for the festival and good for us. The association, part of association, we have a few activities. Of course, being present in the festival and connecting with the biking community is the biggest advantage. But more than that, we have a few other activities like Chai Pakoda ride, right? So it happens before the festival and it also continues after the festival. So where we actually go across 20 cities with, of course, which are known for the biking communities, biking clubs and passionate bikers. There we communicate with bikers community directly, and what we really talk about is we give them the platform to come together, have a great ride, bond with the fellow bikers, and in the process also talk about our engine oil, also give them tips about the safe biking riding. So it's in a way we are helping the community to come together, and it's a symbiotic relationship for IBW and for us as a brand. Because we are also promoting our premium range, who talks to the premium bikers above 150cc, and this platform gives us access to those bikers either through Chai Pakoda ride or even being present at the IBW, and hence it's a great fit for the brand as well as for the IBW property, right? Now talking about this year's IBW, as personally for me it's a second year. Last year I was in Goa, and traditionally this festival has always been in Goa, right? So it's in a way kind of iconic festival in Goa. For some reasons they had to, exactly due to the election, the last moment they have to shift there. I must compliment the organizers, the way they have turned it around in such a short time, and to create this kind of environment in just 15 days notice was just amazing. The vibe here I would say is different, but different in a good way, I would say. What I mean is, because the place is slightly smaller, the feel is more intimate. So you see bikers and the brands communicating with each other in a better way. I feel it's more in a way controlled and more organized than what Goa, because Goa in a way it was really spread out. This is forcing all of us to be far more disciplined and more connected, I feel. So the vibe is better. Of course, the weather adds to the fun, right? If you are here for after 4-5 p.m., it's a chilling cold. So overall, this has been a great transition from Goa to Panchgani. Not sure what next year they'll do, but it's been a good, great festival so far.
Well, I'm glad this is a big success. My next question is, with Indian motorcycle moving towards premium and performance motorcycles, how is Gulf Oil evolving its product portfolio?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If you look at the last 5 years, or in fact for that matter, last 10 years trend, the premium motorcycles 150cc and above is the fastest growing category, right? This young India with disposable income and high aspirations, and also global exposure to the motorsport world, and in general the premiumization happening everywhere, has fueled this kind of a growth, and hence the requirement of high performance engine oils are also going up. What do these bike or the consumers are really looking for? most of these guys are, involved into the high performance riding, so they want an engine oil which kind of supports them in the high performance and the extreme conditions, making sure that their engine is protected and gives the maximum performance. So we also revolved our portfolio. Traditionally, we were of course in the commuter segment. Now we have launched our new range Gulf Syntrack, which is a fully synthetic engine oil, API SP, which is the highest standard which one can get it. And recently we launched 11 SKUs, which now covers the entire biking, all the brands available in India. So you name any bike and our product is available. We recently launched it 3-4 months back and seeing great success. And to connect into your first question, how are you communicating with the consumer? So we're again taking the same route of reaching out to our consumers, firstly to mechanics. As I said, we have a direct connect, but also using platforms like IBW. Yesterday, it was a kind of a formal launch. We used Paul Tares, who's the enduro biker. He unveiled our big pack, most of the fun events. So that's how we want to connect to the consumer and communicate our brand proposition and our promise that we will give you the ultimate protection to their bikes and ensure that they continue to have the highest standard of performance.
Damn, that's great. Also, as clearly we can see, Gulf is heavily involved in motorsports.
Correct.
So my next question is just on that. Motorsport has always been Gulf's DNA. So how does racing help develop a better product in general for consumers as well?
So you're absolutely right. We have been, if you look at our history, Gulf is an iconic brand, mostly in, let's say, Europe and USA because of their association with the motorsports, be it starting with 1960s. And currently our association is both in F1 and MotoGP. F1 we are associated with Williams, which team is doing really well, and in MotoGP we are associated with Trackhouse. And we thought this is our opportunity, a great platform for us to bring this bike. This is a real bike, MotoGP bike, which we got it here for consumer to take a first look at it and just have a probably intimate connection. The Motorsport Association helps in two ways. Of course, it drives the imagery of the brand because it's the extreme sport of be it in two-wheeler or be it in four-wheeler. But also the working with these engines which have been tested under extreme conditions and the products have been tested. It gives a confidence to us also to offer the similar products to the consumer because these are tested at extreme condition. Also, in a way, gives the confidence to the consumer saying that the same products are going to be used in their vehicle. So it's absolutely, it's a proof of, in a way, it's like a torture test, right, of the extreme quality. So the association, as I said, it's in a way helping us to do that.
So Gulf is involved in MotoGP and in Formula One.
Correct.
Which sport do you follow more closely, sir?
Personally, F1. Yeah, and that's also true because in India, F1 is far more popular than MotoGP, right? If you see. But we believe that MotoGP is going to explode in India. That's the reason we thought that this could be in a way, starting point for us to bring it. Once our brand becomes bigger, the sports become bigger, we have plans in the future to be associated with on a continuous basis.
Who are you supporting in the 2025 Formula One season?
2025? Of course, Williams.
Okay.
Yes.
Carlos Sainz or Alex Albon?
Tough one. Carlos Sainz, because my daughter who's young, she has a crush on him, so that's why, correct. Albon also because I stayed in Thailand for 8 years and he's a Thai driver.
Okay,
So
wow,
both
you have
are-
connections with the brand
Both,
completely.
correct.
Okay, one last question, sir. So now you are also involved with EVs and
Yes.
SaaS solutions. So how is that looking in the coming years?
Yeah, so if you look at the overall industry, in the vehicle industry, electrification is the reality, right? It depends on how fast this industries go. Two-wheeler and four-wheeler are slightly different trajectories, but we believe in next 5 to 10 years, the electrification is the reality, and we wanted to be prepared for that. While being a lubricant company, of course, we will serve the IC engines, but also we want to participate in the mobility business when the movement happens from IC to electrification. And we are proudly to say that we are the only lubricant company in India have made that shift, have made that first move to be to participate in that this particular market. So we have broadly three tie-ups to start with. We have a majority stake in a company called Tyrex, who manufactures DC chargers and some AC chargers as well. And we have a stake in Electrify, which is the SaaS platform. And also we have acquired a company back in UK, sorry, called Indra, which is into AC chargers manufacturing. So currently, in the EV charging ecosystem, we are participating through providing great solution on charging solutions and also the SaaS solutions. So we are partnering with some of the big OEMs like MG, and truck segment is very big for us. 1 in 3, sorry, not bus segment. 1 in 3 buses in India are charged on Tyrex Gulf chargers. So we started 3-4 years back, and the business is doing really well. Recently, our MD and CEO, Mr. Ravi Chawla, has gone on record saying that we have ambition to do almost 400 to 500 crore business out of this particular electric vertical, EV ventures, within next 3 to 4 years. So we have big ambitions, and we were, as I said, only lubricant company to venture into this. And of course, hopefully we'll have the first mover
that's
advantage.
really big, and that's future-proofing yourself as
Absolutely.
well. So congratulations on that.
Thank you so
and
much.
Thanks a lot, sir,
Lovely
for
meeting
this
you.
interview. Lovely meeting you.
Want to take a picture together?
Yeah, we'll have to take a picture.